Hello everyone, welcome back. So right now Michael is setting up for our finale, our extravaganza. It's going to be really incredible and we're very excited. So while that is happening, we're going to have kind of a little fireside chat with a couple of our wonderful doll collectors that are here at the museum. So I am going to turn the camera around and we are going to chat with some beautiful ladies right here who have picked some of their favorite dolls, and we're going to talk about them. You guys look so adorable with your favorite dolls. How are you? Have you been enjoying our party?
Oh my gosh, we have.
Oh my gosh, yes, this is the best.
It's been, I'm so glad that you're here, and we've been sharing it with you and sharing it with the rest of the world, but there's nothing like having a studio audience, especially in being surrounded by doll collectors and lovers. So thank you for being here today.
Oh, we would, it's our pleasure.
Yes.
Oh,
So you-
beat me.
You guys are all part of the same club. Would you mind telling us a little about your club?
Yes, it's the Carmel Doll and Toy Study Group, and we do love education, and we do try to give pretty good programs, I believe. Very similar to what you've seen Michael present and Chris and other members. And we just love learning. Our last month we went to the Lace Museum, and Marta here arranged that, and she works at the Lace Museum as a volunteer.
And we heard it was wonderful.
Yes, it was.
And we just learned so much about lace. It was lovely. You know, all of our dolls have lace, somewhere on them, and now we actually can name the lace. So that was wonderful.
It is.
And we also do fundraising for charity. And we all jump into that very, very much so. But I think the most fun is that sharing with people. You're with a group that just loves what you love. And
Right. And it is fun
it's
to be
lovely.
around that.
It's a
energetic.
nice, safe place to play, and you can drool and ool over a doll, which you certainly often can't with your immediate family, depending. But it's just a fun hobby, very creative, very artistic, and very satisfying.
It is very satisfying, and we all, when we're here and we're with each other and we're doing dolls and making these videos, we all feel very normal because this is normal.
Yes.
This is normal.
This
And
is
so,
our territory.
yes. And so we hope that these videos and chats with you guys helps change that conversation of let's open those doll doors. Let's get out and get proud that we're doll collectors, because collecting and doing dolls and doing what we love enriches our lives.
And it's the sharing. It's of course everyone's nervous giving a program, and we do ask our members to do a little studying and present a program if they're willing. And it's wonderful when you get the feedback.
Right.
And you've learned a lot, but you also have just that wonderful feedback and sharing.
Yes. And
That
sharing.
often you don't see too much
And making
in other
friends.
aspects of life.
Well, we've made a lot of friends, and a lot of doll people are tuning in right now. So I've asked you guys to pick a couple of your favorite dolls here, either from the Carmel Doll Shop or from the Grovian Museum. And so we're going to go ahead and start with you, Chris. Who is this wonderful treasure that you have in your hand?
Oh my gosh, the one that I have a death grip on. Michael, I said we were talking about this for the favorite doll, and he said, well, which one do you want? I said, oh, you got to know which one I want. This is, to me, the epitome of a doll. This is such a wonderful, wonderful doll. They're continental woodens, there's the English woodens, but this doll is spectacular, and she's got all of the bells and whistles. And we were talking about this, her joints still move really well, but this is such a great feature. She has a swivel
waist. And how old is this doll?
She's about 1790, 1810. Yeah, and then so she's got that going for her. Her paint's in beautiful condition. She has her original earrings. She has a painted gold comb. She's got these wonderful, wonderful curls, and then she's got all these lovely strokes of the hair and the wood. It's just carved magnificently, and it's a beautiful size. This is a wonderful
She is
size.
this
Yeah.
is considered a small size, I
Yeah,
would say.
because you see these, but you know, you see Grods, and then you see this quality in a much larger doll. But to see this kind of quality in this doll is just amazing. This is just a fabulous doll.
She is a fabulous doll, and if anyone out there has one for sale that looks like this, call Chris because
Yes.
she's looking.
Please, please, I beg you.
She's looking. But at least we all get to enjoy her at the museum and enjoy her right now on this video. So thank you for choosing her. We just love her.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, and who do we have next?
Here we have French fashion, of course.
Thank you, Chris. That was wonderful.
Lavon Perron, she was made and she's marked with the label on the body. She's the size 4, which is what they sold. The Lily, she's the famous Lily that you'll often read about in the articles, like magazine articles when they talk about Lily. But her face is a little different than
It
most
is.
Lilies. It's almost like a character face, and that's why I love her.
She's
You know.
almost like a character. She's definitely a young girl, not a young woman.
And definitely smiling.
She's definitely
Yeah.
smiling. She's got some dimples, and she's got that chubby little cheeks and chin.
Yeah.
Show the hat.
And
Oh,
the
the
hat,
hat's
and she's
wonderful.
dressed
Oh,
just
look at
wonderfully.
that hat. Oh, I love
Yes,
it. And
with
she-
the
yeah, she is
peacock
dressed
feathers,
beautifully.
which of course goes with the wonderful Alphantine type of dress, which a young girl would have worn.
Of course, and we gotta love bisque arms.
And the paper holding the dress up right there.
And this is a wonderful trick for you guys out there. Stuff some paper underneath these dresses. It
Yes.
really gives it some volume. We had a couple
Right.
people asking how we did that. You just crinkle up some tissue paper and put it up there.
Yep. And her
She's
arms, she's
wonderful.
got wonderful bisque arms.
She does.
But it's her face that I find so enchanting. Very different from most Lily faces.
And I heard a rumor you have a couple Hurrays that she would fit nicely with.
Oh, yes, she certainly would.
Well, she is just
Yes.
exquisite. Thank you for choosing her.
Oh, yes. And-
Somebody from Japan just said, America is blessed to have these kind of dolls. Well, we are. Everyone is blessed to have these dolls and to
Yes.
share them, isn't it?
We are. We
Yeah.
are really lucky. And no matter what kind of doll you collect, they're a sort of extra in life. They're your little joy.
They are. Yep.
So.
They just make our hearts very happy and full. And she just does by looking at her. She's
Yep.
a happy girl.
Yes, she is. And I love her. And it's how much in debt do I
And
want to
she's
be?
going to go home with Charlotte.
Perhaps layaway home and not probably home.
Eventually.
Well, thank you
Yes.
for choosing her. She was a delight. And who do we have right
Well,
here?
we have Emily here. She's a very early China Hurray. And I'm not taking her home because she belongs already to one of our members club, and Denise. But I just love her. She's very early, and I collect French fashions, and I especially love enfantines and enfantine dresses.
What is an
They are so
enfantine?
beautiful. Enfantine is like the Sharon just showed.
Just as a
Child.
style.
It's a child,
Childlike.
yeah.
Childlike.
It's
It's
a child
short.
dress, yeah.
Just wonderful. And so
Yeah,
these,
she's
as far
darling.
as Hurrays go, the first Hurrays were made out of China.
The first ones, yes, the very early ones, yes.
And how early is this one?
1850s, maybe, yes.
Do you like the
And
kid
she's-
skin wig?
Beautiful, yeah. They usually have that skin wig, yes. And look at the hat in the back.
Ooh, yes.
And
Just
she's
wonderful.
on loan to the Grovian Museum, so if anybody wants
She
to
is
come
on
and visit,
special exhibit.
they can see her. Yeah, and her whole wardrobe. She has a beautiful wardrobe.
She does have an exquisite
Yes,
wardrobe. What is
she
her
does.
body made out of?
They usually got a percha, and but
Yeah.
yeah,
This one is?
but they disintegrated, you know, very early. So some, I don't know, Michael, this one has the gutta percha? Yeah,
This
okay,
one is
good.
the original gutta percha, which
Yeah,
is so
it is.
wonderful to
Very
see because they
unusual,
always, they disintegrated and it's, you don't find them like that very
Exactly,
often. So it's nice to
exactly.
see it up close.
But she has a lovely face.
She just has a lovely face and
Yeah.
big full lips and
Yeah.
just those wonderful Hure blue eyes that were just, you just want to jump into them.
Yes.
She's exquisite. Thank you for choosing her. Wonderful
Oh, yes.
to share.
I wish I can take her home, but
Yes.
she's already taken.
I'm sure a lot of people watching wish they could just jump through their telephones and come into their homes. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Rachel.
We've been having a blast with you this week.
Oh, yes.
What did-
China's are one of my favorites,
Look at
and this
her.
is the grape lady.
Look
I mean,
at
isn't
those.
her hair exquisite?
So exquisite.
Little snood, yeah.
Wonderful
And she
snood and the
has
molded
beautiful
grapes up there.
molded breasts, and we can talk about that. And her beautiful arms, and oh my goodness, her little flat feet.
Yeah,
These are wonderful early. That's one of the ways you can tell that they're early.
we did learn that earlier,
Yes.
is the wonderful flat feet.
Yeah, so cute.
She is just wonderful. And when we did talk
so
about the
pretty.
molded
Yes.
breastplate, it's important to note that because that is a wonderful feature on a doll. That is an added feature and something that we want and look for. And her
Oh, yes.
costume
Isn't
is
that pretty
just
with
wonderful as
the
well.
lace?
The lace,
fun to
we
see
know
a
about
China.
lace now.
And then you also have
Oh,
a
yes. Another love. This is a Simon and Halbig, 719. I love Simon and Halbig dolls. So she's last but not least. Dolly face dolls make me happy.
and you like to buy your dolls by the pound, but this is a little bit smaller of a doll.
Yeah, just
Dolly
about.
face dolls make you happy. Well, she doesn't have a typical dolly face.
No.
She has a very kind of chubby face, and I just love those two little teeth in there. Those square teeth are just irresistible on a Simon and Halbig.
And look at
She
the
is
beautiful
just so
lace
cute.
bonnet. I mean, that
I
is
mean,
just
that bonnet.
That is,
wonderful.
yeah,
Yes.
lovely.
That's the kind of bonnet you buy a whole doll for just to get the bonnet.
That's right.
But it looks beautiful.
Oh,
with her
she just
brown
looks like a
eyes.
little present right there.
She
Yeah, those
is.
wonderful brown eyes. Just love it. Love, love, love. Well, all of these dolls are perfect. And ladies, thank you so much for sharing some of your favorite treasures here at the museum while we set up for our grand finale here. Do you want to say anything out to Dolly World before we sign off?
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yes. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thank
And
you for
join the
joining our
doll
party.
club.
And join a doll club.
That's
What's a
right.
good way to join a doll club if somebody's tuning in from anywhere in the world?
Well, they contact the UFDC and ask for the regional director, and she will send a list of the doll clubs
Yeah.
available, and then the person can contact them. And I believe you need 5 dolls to start a collection, but I believe that often can get waived.
Absolutely, it can get
You know,
waived, or you can
if
just.
you have 1 doll, it will do it.
If you have if you have one doll or even the love of dolls, you can do it. And sometimes all you need is one doll to be a doll collector. So we love it. And just Google it, get on the internet. The power of the internet helps connect people. So thank you guys very much. We will be seeing you in the next
Thank you,
video.
Rachel.
Yes,
Thank
we'll see
you,
you soon.
Rachel.
Bye bye.